What's up YouTube, Zombiekillerhere here, back with part 2 of Every Tower Explained series. This will go through all the upgrades, recommended way of doing them, specialty building combined with them, and also how they are without it, all the good details. Today we're covering, with a review at the end, but today we'll be covering the tack shooter, which going from the top one, which would be the left side, shoots faster tacks, shoots tacks even faster, weigh out 16 tacks per shot instead of 8, and then shoots a deadly ring of flame instead of tacks. Then from the bottom, tacks fly out further than normal, pretty much increase range even more, and then shoot big laser spikes, which will increase the amount of area that it will shoot in, and then the ability, which will allow you to shoot metal blades everywhere. Now its upgrade tower is the Tack Research Center, which makes tack towers cheaper by 5%, but increase bomb cost by 5. Increase attack speed by 10. Every second time that the tack shooter shoots, the tacks will get extra pierce, and then every single time that shoots, it'll get extra pierce, meaning it'll pop more than one layer. Meaning if there's two balloons right next to each other, it will go past the first one, shooting the second one. Where before, it would just stop at the first one. So, let's go into details. This tower's strengths and weaknesses. What it can handle and what it can't handle. So, first off, tack shooter is right here. And as you see, which money set value is set to easy by default for this. I cannot change money value. But here's what the fire tack shooter looks like. And here's what the blade tack shooter looks like. Fully upgraded. So, why don't we start with the weaker version, which is the blade. We'll summon one of these guys. Blades are completely useless. Even with its special ability, anything metal will get through. Now that you know its weakness, how do you counteract that? Well, Monkey Village can counteract that if you do MIB. And next thing you know, they're able to actually destroy that. And then with the special ability, they're able to do a decent spray to take out a lot. Now, let's get rid of this. Let's talk about its other weakness. Alright. Not only do you have to worry about that, but camos. As you see, even though your special ability spray, you cannot attack camo at all. So to surpass that, yet again, just get this and get radar. And next thing you know, camos will not be a problem. As you see, a spam of red, no problem. Let's upgrade to green. Able to take out green, no problem. Alright, let's increase the difficulty to yellow. And still, no problem. Which, let's sell this so that way it doesn't evolve. So, we'll do yellow again. No problem. Able to take care of yellow. Now, what about purple? Just kidding, it's pink. Pay attention. Able to take out pink, no problem. Blacks. And that's where one struggle. Now, so its limits is black single-handedly. Anything above black, it cannot pop. This tower is not designed good enough to be able to pop MOABs. So I'll just let you know that right now. Now we're going to start off with lights. Able to pop Infinite White Spam, which is the same difficulty as pop, Paint Blacks. Able to pop, metal, no problem. Zebras, Annihilation, can't get through. Even rainbows, let's see. It just leaves a small trail left of rainbows. So if I had two of these, let's show rainbows again. No, not you guys, rainbows. Infinite rainbow spam, just can't stand up. Now ceramics, you're gonna want a few more of these guys for ceramics. Ceramics are extremely difficult for these, and so are the bosses. Now, if you get a few more of these guys, set up like this, the ceramics are no problem at all. In fact, let's sell one of these guys. 3 of them alone, good enough to pop ceramics in this area. So, very effective. But they lose the ability of the +1 pairs, because they already have infinite pairs abilities. So let's do 4 of the other ones. And let's start out with rainbows. Rainbows are still getting through with 4 of them set up. But this would be the best way to keep rainbows under check, if you're only going for 4 of these. Now, with these guys, ceramics, you gotta spam the power too. Now, what if you had just 3 of them like you had the other? As you see, you just gotta keep on spamming the power, but eventually they're getting through. So not as invincible. And you have to constantly be actively using them. Alright. So, why don't I quickly show you this version, which personally I would just say upgrade to fire. Just upgrade to fire, it's way better. At this version, right here, you get the advantage of the +1 pierce. And as you see, do a pretty decent job at keeping rainbows under control. Now then, let's exit here. Let's switch the building over to the boomerang. Let's see. Actually not, let's do the sniper, because that's going to be the next video. So I'll switch over to the sniper. And we'll go over this. Now you lost all the tower upgrades, so it's like you never had the tower in the first place. So let's show 4 of these guys back to how they was, but without that +1 pierce that was so helpful at popping extra balloons that you just did not realize. As you see, not exactly as strong and capable. Way more is leaking through. Alright, so what about these guys? As you see, way more of them are leaking through like crazy. Big, huge numbers of them. And you're constantly relying on the square upgrade. Personally, the pierce thing is just not needed for this tower. Alright. Let's get back this tower actually. And now I'm going to sell this one. We do this. And see how well they do. So you have to pretty much space out their special ability just to annihilate them. But how about we show some of these? Do an infinite power spam. Just annihilating everything. You just got game over. Congratulations. You died like 1 million lives ago. Now let's show this. Which, yes, I know the spams that I do, the infinite spams, you're not going to really have anything that dangerous. At least not until like level 500, maybe. But still, it's to prove a point. So let's go back to this. Able to easily take out an infinite spam, regardless that it shoots 10% slower, and also on top of that have no extra pierce. The faster shooting speed is nice for this tower, but not necessary. Now let's see what happens when you have 3. Able to shred them down pretty good, and then have weaker ones finish them off. So what if you combine them? Well, let's show off that real quick. So let's do 2 fires and some of these. Now to get full effect of this one, you definitely want to spam as many of these down as you can. So, as you see, a lot more are slipping through because physically the blades just can't keep up with the popping power of the fire. But that's alright, we got abilities to use. Now keep in mind though, unless if you're going to be playing like this where you're constantly pushing L1, R1 to switch between multiple different abilities, you're tying yourself down to just this ability. But how about we see what one of these guys can do? They killed you. You just got murdered. So, that pretty much quickly covers everything that's capable of doing, not capable of doing. As you spam more and more of them, you'll be able to take out higher level ones. I'm not gonna waste like a half hour spamming them just to show whether or not they could kill a ZOMB, but because you would definitely need quite a bit of them to be able to kill them, but that gives you a decent idea of the power of the limitations. Now, because of the short range, and the fact that, and if any of them slip through that short range, and you have no other towers, they will regenerate their health with the regrow balloons. So keep that in mind. Regrows can be a problem if they get through your defenses. Camos, make sure that you got the monkey village. Now then, how about we demonstrate real quick its power when compared to a boost from the monkey village. Real quick before I leave, because monkey villages definitely recommend with every tower. It's just so overpowered. But anyways, so let's send in one of these guys. As you see, it survived. Took huge damage, but survived. Now let's add a monkey village into here with the ability to sense everything, because this is how you would actually upgrade a monkey village, and just dead. Of course, part of it is because of the awesome ability. As you see, that laser is pretty decent. Power boost, but yeah. How about we show how for the other ones would compare. Which, keep in mind, the more that you use this tower in a spamming manner, the better it is. And actually, I'm going to get rid of this and place it right there. Alright, so as you see, spamming the power, pretty decent, but you gotta rely on that. And of course, your abilities are gonna be strong, their abilities. Now then, how about we just try one of these guys? Just kidding, I placed two. But you did not even notice. That's how fast I spawned them in. As you see though, the spam becomes a lot better with the ability, which is pretty much the best way to do these. So let's try one of these guys. Will he make it through? We'll find out. Spamming the power spam as much as possible. And one ZOMB just killed you. Which, this ability form can be strong, but you gotta compare it to most ability forms. And there are some very strong ones. Now, the best way though to take full advantage of this class setup though with this type thing is to have your tack shooter, if you just want to rely on tack shooter only, have your tack shooters up at the front, like this, and have the fire one. And then later on down the road in the back, build up some tack shooters and have them be the special ability one. Make sure that they're all getting boosted by the tower just to get the most effect. And then when the enemy come, just spam the powers. And as you see, they took that out, and then of course when it comes to these, they just don't stand a chance. So these are already annihilated instantly from the fire. And then MOABs, these are your MOAB power to pop. That's if you're going for a tack shooter only build. Which, if you want, you could get rid of that and actually try it this way, but it's not strong without those boosting up. But that's pretty much all there is to the tacks. These guys excels at popping normal. Spamming these guys' abilities can help pop stronger balloons, but they suck themselves at normal. That's pretty much all there really is to this tower. It's definitely combine it with the rest, but this is what you could get. And as I'm pretty sure you guys probably realize by now, if you didn't, I'll make it super obvious. They are very similar in cost, but this one's a little bit more expensive. So have fun with that. One side's not extremely expensive over the other, like with the Dark Monkey, Super Monkey power is way more expensive. So, take advantage of that. This one's only a little bit more expensive, maybe like 1,000. So they're very similar. There's not like a ridiculous unbalance between them, so take advantage of that. And pretty much that's this tower quickly done. Its weakness is camo, so make sure that you do have camo destroying abilities. With the fire side, you can pop lead, so you're good with that. Just take advantage of how the tower is. It will involve some setup, but with this tower, you could probably be impoppable. It will require quite a bit of spam. A good setup of fire towers to annihilate all the normal balloons and then just spam all the special abilities version of it, but that's just pretty much how effective it can be. And the extra pierce is cool, but not really needed. Because, like I said, the other side you get infinite pierce. And usually piercing one extra balloon does not really change it too much when it comes to this tower. Because it's already, limited range and popping capabilities. But anyways, hopefully this video was helpful. guide on the tower. Like I said, next video will be the sniper tower, so look forward to seeing that, and I'll see you guys on the next video.